Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky, and today welcome back to another episode of Learning to Draw Weekly. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I wanted to get into this because this is a new sketchbook that you guys have not seen yet. This is a Canson Mixed Media. I believe you guys saw this in my AC Moore haul. It's been about, I'd say, less than 2 weeks, and it's almost halfway done. It's actually more than halfway done, I believe. So let's do a Learn to Draw Weekly and take a look inside my sketchbook. So, on my birthday this week, on my birthday this month, I got pan pastels, and I've barely been able to use them. This is a set of grays pan pastels, and I got some sponges and stuff. But on the first day, I decided I was going to use my pan pastels, and it's great because this is all black, so if they get on it, it doesn't matter. And then I did some watercoloring. Not very good watercoloring. What is wrong with her legs? These are charcoal pencils. I've been trying out a lot of different types of charcoal pencils. Not just charcoal pencils, but also China marker. Kind of the same thing, peel off China marker. Those are 3 mediums that I got on my birthday and I wanted to try. So these are feet. I'm really bad at feet and I hate feet just in general. So of course when you hate something, you force yourself to draw a lot of it because you need to get better at it. Can you guys see this side as well? I guess I'll do a flip for the back. This is some stuff I found on Instagram, some different trees, different ways to draw leaves, a cat. Just some stuff I found on Instagram. If you guys don't have my Instagram, you guys can find it in the description. I have an Instagram where I post all of my art. So this is just a body pose. These are leg bones and leg anatomy, hands, teeth, different ways to draw mouths. We got more mouths and more expressions. Expressions I find are probably one of the things that I'm alright at, but that doesn't mean you don't practice. So I was practicing doing some expressions. It's been a while. I particularly like that expression, and that expression. I just think they have a lot of expression in them. Again, these are all done in China markers. If you see like the kind of gradient here, I might do a review of China markers. I got one of every from each brand on Blick. So this is a Sharpie brand, this is a Prang brand, this is a charcoal marker. I got a Dixon pack. They're very, very cheap art supply, which is great. Anyway, torsos, eyes, basic shapes. Again, practice, practice, practice. Doesn't always make perfect though in my case. We get some more anatomy with legs. This is my little chibi, Crystal Sky. We got more of my little chibi, Crystal Sky. This is a Naname with a color swap fix. Instead of brown hair, she's got blonde. Pink, she's got like a pink kimono instead of red. I'm really bad at names, and I'm thinking about starting another series because after the holidays I should be able to do a lot more videos. I was really worried about my finals and I passed all of my classes, so up until classes start again I have a little bit of time. So I was thinking about doing a series about stuff that I learn every week and where I learn it from and give you guys sources and stuff, but I have no idea what to call it, so these are names of things that I could call it. Some Naname, some sketches that I didn't finish, actually. This is Tom Nook, Timmy, and Tommy from Animal Crossing. I got some oil pastels. Let me show you. You guys saw these in my AC Moore haul. It's these pre-oil pastels. And so I swatched them because that's what I do, right? We've got some watercolor. I did a lot of watercolor and gouache in this sketchbook. This is Chrissy. This is my little chibi Crystal Sky in a little Christmas hat. This is Naname. These are the different, I believe these are actually Arteza water brushes, I think. Yeah, because I did the color palette over on the side here. Naname, she's so cute. Anxiety. I have a lot of anxiety. It's just make some art about it. This is pretty cool. Her anatomy is completely off, but I really like the dripping effect. I really like that. The background turned out really cool. We've got some more I wanted to make like a totally splashy type of Splatoon type shoes. That was the goal there, and I think it turned out awful landscapes because I can't do landscapes, especially in watercolor. I can do them in oil, but not in watercolor. Isn't that weird? This is another OC. She's like a succubus type character, and I love her. I'm not sure about anything about her except the fact that she is very excited about something in this picture. We've got a little stabby girl. Not quite sure what she's doing with those knives, but whatever it is, she's gonna stab something. Sword and a knife. And then we've got like a different type of color palette with like regular hair. You know, boring. Boring hair. This is just another character I made. I wanted to make a boy that actually looked like a boy. And that goal achieved, I think. I should have actually done... The problem I have with watercolors now is I don't add enough layers. I don't wait until it dries and then add more layers. And that's what I find a lot of good watercolor artists do. So I've been working on that. That's another thing I'm practicing. That's pretty cool. It's not a bad little landscape there. I did some Super Smash Bros. Came out. I actually got it on my birthday. I got a lot of things for my birthday. But this is some drawings I main pit usually. I used to main pit in the Wii U version, and so I drew some pit. And dark pit, new character. Because they're just so freaking cute. Just some anatomy sketches. Awful, awful anatomy sketches. There's a lot of that in here. I was really sick. You guys might have seen this on Instagram or Twitter. I was super, super sick. I had the worst sore throat ever. And these are just pictures of me dealing with more sore throat. I was like really sick, had a big fever and everything. And I still decided to draw art. So there's me. That's who I am as a person. I'm a workaholic. We got some chibi sketches of Crystal Sky, and that just turned out awful, so I stopped drawing it. We got some watercolor pencils. I have a big watercolor pencil set somewhere in my drawers, and I decided to take it out and use that because it's been a while. I like the way that shirt turned out. I actually have some like grooves in there that make it look like a real shirt, which pleases me greatly. Got more watercolor pencils. You know, not bad. Not awful. This is actually China marker around here. And I started doing this in my sketchbook where I would clean it off on the paper because this thing was over here. So I would clean it off on like the paper. That happens a lot in the sketchbook, just be prepared. More China marker, just doing basic shapes, basic studies, eyeballs, lips, legs, feet, again. Again, more basic studies. These are kind of like a line of action studies where you just kind of go with the flow. That's kind of what it is. You draw the line and then you try to get the figure out of it with water. So that's the thing. I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. If you guys don't want to be spoiled, I guess, on some of the characters in there. These are some of the characters. This is Miles, is the main character, Penny, and Gwen. And I just did some doodles on them, and I freaking love that movie to death. It's beautiful. This is just a girl drinking some water. Her neck's a little bit too thick in my opinion, but you know. This is Naname. On my Instagram and my Twitter, I took this into Procreate on the iPad and I colored it and it turned out really pretty. So if you guys want to see that, that's on my Instagram or my Twitter, whichever one you go on. I double post on both of those. So that's on there and I really like the way that turned out. So Naname pose. We got some more pose studies here. These are all from imagination, no reference taken. I struggled here with the imagination of these legs. I can imagine pretty much the upper torso from the head down to like, I'd say the top of the thigh. And then once I get there, the legs are always a struggle and the arm proportions are always off. So these are all from imagination and that's what I struggle with. Again, so here I am experimenting with shapes. I'm doing sharp shapes and soft shapes on this side. So this is a horse drawn with soft shapes. Usually horses have really sharp shapes. Sharp, soft. So I wanted to see the contrast between them. They look very different. Okay. These are all 1-minute poses. They are awful. Moving on. Awful. This one's not too bad. This is a minute with China marker, and it was probably the first one in a while that I've done that I'm like, oh yeah, that kind of looks like what I wanted it to, so there's that. Here's my leg frustration. I can't get the legs the way I want them to, and I just get really frustrated and do pages where I just cross things out because I'm just so annoyed, frustrated. Then I went to my favorite pencil here. This is 2 minutes, which wasn't bad. I didn't get to the head, but wasn't bad. These legs turned out good. See what persistence gets you? Legs that actually look like legs. Yay. These are, oh my god, I can't remember her name. She's beautiful. I follow her on Instagram. Her name is Jessica something. I'm so sorry that I can't remember her name. She is gorgeous. She's a beautiful human being, and I love her outfits. She puts outfits almost every day on Instagram, and I was drawing some of them because they're just so beautiful. Nothing in this world could be more beautiful. So I drew that because so pretty. Again, this was a post on Instagram or Twitter. I was doing some shading with colors, and it's all Naname expressions. My beautiful baby Naname. These are pretty cool. I was doing just some random sketches. These are from my Little Reaps series. This is just like a thing of me. If you guys haven't noticed, it's kind of my caricature as my hair. I don't know if you guys can see me in frame. Hello. That was creepy. Hi. But I have a little hair that sticks up over on the side here. So, and I always end up putting it down. So that's, you know, just kind of a character of me that I came up with. This is Flynn, I believe I named him a really long time ago. The cat with the little red scarf from a million years ago. And again, that's me. Just doodling myself. Some sketches. This is like a beach with like the ocean here and the sand. Wasn't awful. Another anatomy sketch. Because I gotta work on that. We got just a little doodle of a room working on 3D and perception, perspective, and stuff like that. We've got another one of me, but a little more serious. I keep cleaning my brush over here, and I made a note of it. These are done in watercolor pencil. I got really frustrated because a well-known artist on, I think it was Bobby Chu's YouTube channel. He did like a, no, maybe it wasn't Bobby Chu's YouTube channel. I can't remember now. But a really well-known, amazing artist did a sketch, and I was kind of sketching along with him, and it turned out so bad. It's so bad. So I got a little angry. Again, I wanted to draw like it's kind of like a teddy superhero, which is interesting. And then here's the last page. So we're right in the middle. Before I show you guys the last page, we're really right in the middle here. I counted, we're a little over in the middle. And these I was working on layering with watercolor pencils, so you can actually see the page doesn't usually buckle when I watercolor, but it did here. So I would take the water and, you know, shade, water, let dry, shade, water, let dry. So that turned out pretty good. I don't really like his hair. His hair didn't turn out good. She turned out better. And then I just have another doodle and a present because it's almost Christmas. So for everybody who celebrates Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Enjoy your vacation if you're on one. I cannot close this book now, but I open it. I got some little Christmas lights here. You might have seen them. Maybe a little bit. They're changing colors, which is cute. So I have a lot of sketchbooks to finish still, and I bought this one and I immediately just dove into it and started working. This seems to be the size that I like a lot. I'm going to be doing, maybe I'll actually just do that now at the end of this video. That's pretty long, 15 minutes, and you know what, we'll do it. Alright, I'm back. I went under the couch to grab an older sketchbook. So you guys just saw this recently. I just wanted to show you guys some of the older stuff that I did. And I used to just draw ghosts and stuff because I couldn't get the anatomy right, and I'm starting to do better. These are all feet. I just wanted to kind of show you how far I come. Look at the face, is awful. I'm going to be doing a video on, that was not bad. That's awful. I'm going to be doing a video on how much I've progressed in the last couple of years, and I really want to show you guys essentially how far I've come. So look forward to that. You know, just wanted to end this video on a good note. I keep all my sketchbooks under a couch over there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later for my next video. I don't know when that video will come out. I'm just kind of moseying along here and seeing where the wind takes me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you later.